Hello, good morning. I'm Natalie and I'm from El Salvador. Today we're gonna cook burritos and I hope you will enjoy this recipe. So for this, the ingredients are brown rice. I'm gonna check them here. So you get them ready and then I'm gonna talk about a bit about the culture of Mexico, which is behind the recipe. This recipe is Mexican, so I'm gonna show you in the map. First, I'm gonna show you the recipe. So the ingredients are 300 grams of brown rice, which we ask you to pre-cook it, half a small pack of coriander and lime juice. Then you need 1 teaspoon of olive oil, 2 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of chipotle pasta, 2 tablespoons of ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cider vinegar, 2 400 grams can of black beans, dry and drained, and 400 grams can of chopped tomatoes. And for the salsa and guacamole, you need 2 large tomatoes chopped, 1 red onion finely chopped, half a small pack of coriander chopped, 2 lime juice, and 2 avocados stoned and peeled. And if you don't want your avocados to get dark, put a bit of lime juice on it. And now I'm going to show you Mexico first, actually. Let's look for Mexico. So this is Mexico. And England is around here. So we are in the other side. So this is us, and this is Mexico. So Mexico and a lot of the three Central American countries, including Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras, we have the same staple food, which it was maize. And all culture have the god of maize. And as well, they believe that the man and the woman was created from the maize. So that's why it's the staple food is so important, because you were created from it. So normally, if you go to Mexico, tortillas, we will make with maize flour. Some people, they think it's like polenta, but the texture is quite different. It's more fine. So let me close here because we don't need to see that. So the texture of flour is a bit more like our flour, but a bit gritted. Okay. So what we're gonna do for our recipe is that hopefully you have cooked your rice, and now we're gonna do the beans. And for the beans, we need cumin seeds. We need garlic cloves. So I got my garlic here. And I'm gonna do it with this, but you can cut it finely, or you can crush it with your knife. It's whichever of the ways. I normally do this because I like the juice and to be more macerated. So I'm gonna put my saucepan on. I'm gonna try to move it so you can see it better. So I put here my salt, my vinegar. I don't need pepper actually, and I go tomato puree. So if we put the saucepan on, and then we put a little bit of oil. Actually, I normally don't buy the tin beans. I normally cook them. So I buy the dry beans, put them or soak them overnight with water. And then I boil them, and then I freeze some of them and use some of them. So these are the ones that I made last week. So let's put the beans, now that this is hot. Let's put first the garlic. So let's start with the garlic. So we put the garlic here. Okay, garlic. And we put a little bit. I've got my cumin here. So I have macerated. So I just wait for the sizzling of the garlic. So I'm gonna put a bit of cumin. And we need to put a bit of tomato, which I got here. So I put my tomato. Okay. And then we're gonna put a little bit. And then we put our beans. If you with your mommy and daddy, ask them to help you. Don't do the hot things by your own. Maybe you can see from there. There is my saucepan. So then we put a little bit of vinegar. So I'm doing my vinegar. We need vinegar. We need a little bit of brown sugar. Very good here. The sugar. Let's put it in. Just let them cook. It's smelling very nice. I don't know yours, but mine is smelling very delicious. So we got already our beans ready, which is the other staple food in Latin America, well, in Central America and Mexico, with a lot of beans and corn flour. So people, when people don't have much money, they will say, if we have tortilla and beans, we would be okay. So it's a saying because it's a very complete meal, because you got your proteins and the tortilla is your carbs, and then you can digest it, and it's very healthy way to eat. After that, we're gonna make the salsa. And for the salsa, what we need is, let me put this down so you can see that. So we need our tomatoes, which I got here. Okay, so we got tomatoes, and we got tomatoes. Okay, so we got tomato. So let's get a bowl. Get our bowl. Then we're gonna do tomatoes first. So ask your mommy to help you. And use a knife that is not too sharp. Okay, so we cut the tomato a little bit. And we start to put it in a bowl. And we cut the next one. So we cut the tomatoes finely. I'm not using red ones today because these ones come from the garden. So I'm just using the ones that we already have here. So let me cut the next one. But traditionally it would be the red tomatoes, the big, juicy cooking tomatoes. So let me do this. And then you need to put a bit of onion. So what I do with the onion, because I think sometimes it can be quite acidic and it repeats in you, or you have a bloated tummy, then I chop them and put them with ice for a few minutes, or you can put lemon just to get rid of that bit of the acidity. Okay, and then you have your coriander, and as well we chop that coriander very finely. Okay, so you can sprinkle some here, and we put our onion. Okay. Onion. Okay, and we put the onion here, and we put some coriander as well. And then we need to put some lime juice. So let's put lime juice. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in a small bowl. Ready for using. And then the next one is one of my favorite, and as well, if you go to Central America and Mexico, and if you're driving in the streets, you will see some trees. Well, in El Salvador, there is a lot of avocados trees that you can see when you're driving around, avocados and mangoes. So as well as another vegetable that the ones in here, normally they come from Mexico, actually, as well. So let's do this one. So it's all things that you can find locally here. So let's cut this avocado, and hopefully it's a nice one, a tasty one. I hope you like avocado like I do. So then what I normally do is I chop it in the skin. So I do this. So it's already cut. Then with a spoon, I get it out. And then as well, I find here, put it in a bowl. And then you can put a little bit of the tomato and onion with it, and more lime juice. And guess what I'm forgetting? Salt. So we need to season it with a bit of salt to bring the flavor. So that's it. There we go. Then we just kind of squish it with a spoon very hard. Squish and squish and squish. Well, we got this. We got the lovely, lovely salsa, guacamole. Okay, guacamole. And some people, they like it hot. And that's what I forgot to put to my beans. I forgot to put the chipotle, which is here. So I got chipotle sauce. So I'm gonna, it's never too late. So I'm gonna put a little bit to the beans. Because in Mexico, normally they eat jalapenos and they like very spicy food. So let me put it to the beans. And now they should be cooked. What I've been doing all the bit. So let me put this a bit. Okay. So now bring our tortilla. You only need to put all the bits together. I normally like to start with avocado because then it sticks everything in the top. I don't think you can see from there what I'm doing. So let's push this one here. So in here, we put the avocado. So I kind of try to put it all around. So I do a line in the middle because we need to roll it afterwards. So there is the guacamole. And then I need to be careful because I drop a little seed of lime and I don't want to eat the lime seed. So I put the tomato, the salsa. And then finally, we put our beans. Wow, smells delicious. Doesn't it look very colorful? I hope you can see it. We got all the beautiful colors. So there we go. And if you have pepper, you can put bits of pepper. If you have chicken, you can put bits of chicken. If you have hummus, I love hummus, you can put hummus as well. But you're gonna stick to the cheese. So we're gonna put a bit of cheese. That's delicious. And actually I left a little bit of coriander just to put in the top again. So it looks super. So I hope you enjoyed your burrito. Tell me how you're gonna eat it. Is it gonna be your lunch? How many of you are gonna be eating? So you repeat the procedure because I'm sure you got more tortillas and more beans than I did. I just wanted to show you to have to do one. So that's mine, and that's gonna be my lunch today. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for taking part in Sunrise Diversity Festival 2020. And please keep tuned and see you soon. Bye.